10-minute workout. So if you're joining me for the very first time, this is how we roll. I do a 10-minute workout, or I'm walking on a treadmill, I'm outside, whatever it is, but that's how we get the party started. So if you're joining me for the very first time, all I need you to do is double tap that screen, clap me up, hype me up, say go Jerusha, so I can get my 10-minute workout in, and then I'm going to share actionable business skills with you. Yes, thank you so much. I'm a sales and marketing business coach in real life. Way before social media, I've trained thousands over the years, developed leaders, so I know a thing or two. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. And so this is fun, and I make funds. And so, yes, make sure when you come into my room, if you're on TT, make sure you get your daily heartbeat. The first thing you want to do is get your daily heartbeat, because it's going down. It's going to be good. It's going to be worth it. Oh, winter storm just came up. So tell me what state you're in. Are you guys freaking out? Is it snowing already where you are? Are you going to get some of this ice, sleet, snow, whatever they're talking about? I'm in the South, so we're going to see what's really going down. We're going to see what's really happening. Okay. People like, did you get your bread? Did you get your water? Did you get everything? No, I didn't. Oh, Miss Cindy. I left you a message. Miss Cindy in the building. Miss Cindy in the building. Miss Cindy is a financial coach. Yes, this is a lunchtime for me. So I said, let me go ahead and get my 10-minute workout in, and I'll share some quick tips about community, building community. Hey. Yes, if you're not following, I celebrate all of my business owners. If you're not following Miss Cindy, make sure you follow Miss Cindy. She is the best financial coach that you want to be connected to, because she has passion, because she loves what she's doing. Whenever you work with somebody who loves what they're doing, they pour into you because they already love it. It's a part of who they are. And you want people like that in your circle, right? Yes. You want people like that in your circle. And so I just suggest that if you have a business, put business so I can celebrate you. That's what Pretty People do. My organization is Pretty People Incorporated, and I celebrate my kings and queens. We celebrate, collaborate, we connect so we can make that money, honey. So yes, if you want to make that money, all you got to do is message me. Yes, Miss Shorty has a business. Miss Shorty has a business. Miss Shorty has a business. We recognize our business owners. Now, if you have a business, make sure you get your daily heartbeat. Make sure you get your daily heartbeat. If you are on FB, all you have to do is give stars. That's how you support on the FB these days. You want to give stars, and that's how you support. Thank you so much. If you subscribe to my YT, I want to say thank you. Thank you. If you subscribe to my YT, I appreciate you. Because that's where I want to be ultimately, is just doing YT videos, because I want longer videos. I know short videos are great, but I have so much to say. I really want to do long content on YT. So do me a favor. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my YT. We're growing over there, and we're having a lot of fun. And so if you, I can't see. Blessed something is in the building. How you doing? I am blessed. I am blessed is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? If you have a business, put business so I can give you a personal shout out, because there's so much room at the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. That's what Pretty People do. We celebrate other people. Let's get it on. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to make sure I'm in all the right places. I am is in the building. Hey, Corey is in the building. Hey, Corey, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Corey? Good to see your beautiful faces. Diamond in the building. Hey, Diamond, how you doing? Good to see your beautiful faces. I'm going to do a 10-minute workout. So the first thing I'm going to do, this 10-minute workout. It's not going to take me long. I do need you to cheer me on, because it's tough. I mean, it wears me out every single time. It wears me out every single time. So I'm usually struggling over here, struggling. So yes, so when you double tap the screen, you hype me up. When you send stars, you hype me up. When you just tap, get your daily heartbeat, you hype me up. I forgot to turn on something. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, this is the thing. I didn't make a sticky note for this, and I'm big on my sticky notes and instructions. I didn't make a sticky note to turn this on, but I am going to share this to my stories. Did I tell you guys this is a little thing that you can do when you go live? Share it to your stories. It's going to help you out a lot. So when you go live, okay, I shared it to my stories. So when people are looking at the stories, it's in the stories. Oh my gosh. Woo-hoo. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Woo-hoo. Thank you, Miss Cindy. I appreciate that. Give me 2 seconds. I got to turn this little thing on, because when I do my workouts, I need to have that little voice on. God. Okay, this is a part of messing up. Hold on. God. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It is what it is. Jerusha, it is what it is, baby girl. Baby girl. Okay, I did it. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Baby, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. It is what it is. Yes, thank you so much. Miss Monica, I see you. Yes, Miss Monica, I see you. Thank you so much. I'm going to put it here. Thank you so much. If you have a business, put business in the chat. All right, so I just want to make sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. You are so kind to give me some stars. If you give me stars, I will definitely make sure I come back to your page if you're on the FB. Thank you so much. Yes, hallelujah. Thank you. All right, so if you're going to stick with me for 10 minutes, I need you to stick with me for 10 minutes. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, and we're going to get through this 10-minute workout together. I see you together. And if you have a business, you can put business in the chat. All right, so it's only 10 minutes. And so you got to hype me up. Hype me up so you can do it, Jerusha. Put a little power to it. If you have a business question about community, that's what we're talking about today. Should you have subscribers? Should you have private groups and communities? I can't say like FB stuff. Would you need to have like Substack? Oh, I'm not supposed to say other people's names. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Okay, communities. I get a violation every time I say somebody else's name that's not TT's name. So I'm trying not to get a violation today. And so, yeah, so if I don't say their name, you know, I'm talking about all the communities that you can create. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. But right now, we're going to do a 10-minute workout. Let's go. Hold on. Hold on. He started before I can get going. Okay, so just double tap the screen if you're working. Yes, double tap the screen while you're working. Hype me up. Let's go, Jerusha. Thank you, IG. Thank you, FB. Thank you, YT. Thank you, TT. Let's get it going. Is it snowing in your state? Are you going to get some ice this weekend? Let me know what state you reside. And get on my mat. Let's go, pretty people. It's lunchtime. This is what I'm doing on my lunch break. This is my lunch break. Hanging out with you. I used to be in the office too. No jiggles. Let's get rid of the jiggles on our arms. Thank you for the daily heartbeat. Oh, good morning, Coach Jennifer. Working out for 10 minutes. Woo! This helps me, and I'm going to help you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Jumping rope. Jump rope. Arms. My arms hurt. Thank you.
7, 6, 5.
Oh my gosh. He's going fast. Let's go.
6, 2,
Kick. Ah! Let's go, pretty people. I can do it. Other side. Ah! Thank you. If you're on FB, thank you. Ah! Okay, let's go.
7, 6,
Double tap the screen. TT,
2,
hype me up. Hype me up.
2, 10,
2 more. Let's go. Double tap that screen. Let's go. Skate side to side. Oh, Jesus. Last one. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the stars. Last one. Oh, gosh. Ah! Let's go. Thank you. Woo! 10 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes. Thank you. That's crazy. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. So when I tell you, y'all help me out. Woo! If I go live, I'll do the workout. So see how this is beneficial for both of us. Woo! Oh my gosh! Miss Veronica in the building. Hey, Miss Veronica. Thank you. Double tap the screen. Get your daily heartening. Yes, Miss Veronica. How are you doing? Coco is in the building. Hey, Coco. Hey, Courtney. How you doing? Corey. Hey, Corey. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for double tapping the screen on TT. I appreciate the love. Woo! I'm trying to get fine. Got this back fat I don't like. Oh my gosh. Got the jiggles right there. So yes. Hey son, I need some water. So yes, let's go. I promise you a great training. See, I get to train, you get to train. We all win. So I do whatever's necessary. If the only way I can go live is working out, then that's how I got to go live. All right, so if you missed the training on last night, we do live Q&A Wednesday night at 8. So you want to put that on your calendars. If you are a subscriber, you get to come on the live Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, my community. So yes, my community over here, they know every Wednesday night they can put questions in the chat. I answer those questions, or I teach that class publicly, or I answer them privately. So yeah, so if you're not a part of my communities, okay, what are we doing? Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for double tapping the screen. If you're on FB, thank you for the stars. Please make sure you subscribe to my YT. Yes, okay, now that we are calm, son, let's go. We can teach the class. So see how I use you guys? I use you to get my workout in. So yes, so now you're using me to get business strategies for free. So that's the trade-off. So yes, I need some water, please. It's in the right there. So yes, all right. So here we go, pretty people. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. So we have a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun for me, and I make funds. So when you go live, you make money going live. So we're gonna go live working out. So we kill two birds with one stone. And so yes, my dad used to say, yes, you might as well do both. I'm a professional time thief. When I tell my clients, I'm gonna steal the time. So this is the time that I had. And so whether I'm walking 1 hour on the treadmill or I'm doing a 10-minute YT workout. So that's on YT, 10 minutes, fat melt cardio. His name is Bully Juice. Great workout. So I challenge you to do it with me next time. So yes, I love the taps, but do it with me so we can be healthy and wealthy. That is my goal, healthy and wealthy. So what is the point having all the money, but you can't scuba dive? You can't snorkel with your children. You can't do all the things. You can't climb Mount Everest, like not doing that, but just saying. So I want to be in shape. We vacation. I have big boys. They want to do activities. I want to be in the picture, not taking the picture. Boo. So I want to be in the picture. So our mommy got to stay in shape. Eve is in the building. Hi, Eve. Hi, how you doing? Double tap the screen. All the water parks. I want to get on the ride. Yes, baby. Get on the ride. We do the water park together. We're doing all the rides together. So yes, thank you so much for the love. So should you start a community? It depends. If you want a group, if you want subscribers, it depends how committed you're going to be. So I have to schedule everything. So I have different communities that I go into every single day, and I have scheduled time. So you need to ask yourself, do you have the bandwidth to add another thing on your plate to create a community? When you see somebody else doing a group, I was about to say it, don't just say, oh, I'm gonna start a group, because are you going to be able to keep up with that group? So for me, my hesitation for 2026 was, man, I'm being stretched, but I need to get into more places. And so I figured out how I can do it. So if it's something you can't commit to, don't do it. Okay. Now, let me give you some things. If you want to start one, I'm going to share with you some things that I know for sure that are going to make you successful in your communities. So imagine you have a community. So I'm in a community and they have, it's more than this now. I should go look. It's more than this now, but we pay $20 a month to be in this community. It's over 10,000 people in this community. The price went up this year. So now I think it's $25. But everybody that was grandfathered in, like me, we still pay $20. All the new people, I think it's $25 per month to be in this community. It's over 10,000 people. He's been growing this group community for about, I would say, at least 8 to 9 years. He's been growing this community. Over 10,000 people in here. My financial advisor, do the math. 10,000 times 20 is what? 200,000. Is that correct? Now do this math for me and put it in the chat. 10,000 times $25 is what? Okay. So if you could make $200,000 a month on just subscribers, just a community, would it be worth it to you? Okay. So when you are thinking about starting a community, whatever one you want to start, there has to be value for people to pay. So I have a community for my course. I'm only in that course once a month with that community, right? Once a month, once a week with that community. And that's contingent on who needs my attention. I still schedule it, okay? And so that community is a paying community. Then I have another community with 1,000 of you, 1,200 of you in this community. There is a subscription to be in that community. So you have to figure out, there are multiple ways to make money on social media. So if your content isn't popping off and you know you're good, you can start building your community. That's where the emails come in. So remember earlier, I told you to make sure you get everybody email. Remember earlier, I told you to put those emails in a Google spreadsheet. Remember, the reason why I'm telling you to do these steps. So when you're ready to create the community, you got everybody's email and say, hey, I have a community to service you with your financial needs. You need the emails. You think I'm just telling you to get the emails? No, I'm setting you up for success. We want long-term results, correct? We don't want just quick money. We want long-term money, legacy money. So that's why you're also getting the emails, because now I have thousands of emails. I could just market to my emails, whether the content is popping off or not. I got thousands of emails. I get those people in my community. I'm training those people from the community. Now, did somebody do the math? Hey, Lambert, how you doing? $25 times 10,000 is what? Maybe 250,000? I'm guessing. So just see monthly. Now, it's an automatic withdrawal, so understand that. So yes, you can turn it off at any time, right? But who's going to turn it off when you're getting value? It's so much good information. Who's going to turn it off? Because you're growing faster than everybody else because you've invested in yourself. So I would say, if you are going to give them enough value, whatever you charge, there are groups that are like $7.97. If you have subscriptions on here, like it's like $4.99, $4.99. And then they have subscriptions now on FB. I think mine is $4.99. And somebody just signed up the other day. So if you're going to give them something worth it, then yes, you want to create that community. Okay. So should you start a community? I would say yes, if you have value to share and if you have the time. So let me tell you the differences between your pages and your communities, your groups, and all the things. So there are 3 types of groups or communities. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? Nicole in the building. Hey, gorgeous, how you doing? Now, I believe there are like 6 benefits for being in a community, and I'll share that with you. Thank you so much, Nicole. I appreciate you. First of all, pages are more like advertisement. So when you have a page, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's more like an advertisement. The focus on increasing like your fan base, there's very little exchange of content, right? So in my opinion,
my iPad needs charging.
Okay.
Enjoy your day on purpose.
You too. So a page, to me, if you want to spend money on advertisement, you should have a page. So you'll know when you go to these other people like FB, you have your main profile and then you have a business page, right? On this business page, you're going to need to pay for ads to have the same volume that you have on your main profile page. So you got to pay to play. So I tell my clients, you don't actually need that. You want it, but if it doesn't grow, that's okay. You're going to send people to that page. Then you know those are your ideal people, but it's not going to grow faster than your personal page. Just like here on TT, I had a business page. It wasn't growing as fast as my personal page. I switched the business page to a personal page. Now the page is growing. So you can still attract clients on your main profile page. Does that make sense? And then you can direct them to your communities. So you're mostly just talking at the people on some of those pages. So it's not going to be discovered on the page. Like, I don't know if you guys know this. So I have automation. Whatever automation you get, even the automation that I have, and I think it's wonderful, it can only connect to your business page. So you do have to have one. It cannot connect to your main profile page. So none of the apps are allowed, like TT doesn't allow you to connect to this main profile page right here. Okay. So same thing on FB. They don't allow you to connect to your main profile page. They only allow you to connect to a business page with a third-party app. What's a third-party app, Jerusha? Like your CRMs. So if you were to go to my main page and text the word ride, nothing's going to happen. I physically have to go in and message you. If you text the word ride to my business page, the automation is going to kick in. That's what I mean, a third-party app. So TT doesn't allow you to do that. So every time you text me, they want you to use their Service Plus button. Now, even when you use the Service Plus button, it's not automated. I still have to go after this live, go to the people who said ride or hacks or whatever keyword I gave you. I have to personally go to those pages and message that person the information. Now, I hope they fix it because it doesn't make sense. It's just an extra step. However, if you have my Power Hour strategy, it gives you 15 minutes to engage with those people so you can get them off of social media and into your database, your personal database. Make sense? Yes or yes?
Thanks, Harvey, for sending the Harvey gift.
Mr. Harvey in the building. Hey, Mr. Harvey, how you doing? Now, if you have a group, you get an admin, just like over here, you get a moderator. So you do need people. I have like 4 or 5 moderators, but I don't ever see them as much when I'm live. So I need more moderators. But over here, I got admins.
It's still manual with a business account.
It's still manual. Okay.
Doing well and yourself?
I'm great. So that's the problem with TT is you still even using the Service Plus button. I get leads every time I go live. Somebody texts me, hacks, ride, whatever keyword I say. After the live, I go look at their pages, see if they're my people, and I send them the information. I still have to send them the information and get them off of TT. But on my business page on FB, on my IG, right, and my phone number, it's going to automate for me. So in your groups, how's your business going? In your groups, we're talking about, do you need to have a community, a group setting? In your groups, the cool part about having groups is everybody that's in that group, they want your stuff. They like your training. They like your coaching. They like your product because they came into the community. So if you want to start a community, I suggest you start it now at the top of the year because it's going to take a while to build that community. It's going to take a long time. I started a new community with some of my 3-day riders, right? And so it's now getting them in that community. So I just think it takes time. But if you are talking to people and you are telling them the value that you're going to share, they will become a part of your.
Start one.
I do want to start one. Oh, you do? Okay. Miss Cindy says she wants to start a group. Okay. Shelly says she already has a group. Okay, Shelly. Shelly says she already has a group. She already has a community. Great. Now, here's what you do in the communities. First, you could have a public group, right? Then you can have a private one. The public one, thank you for my roses.
Harvey for sending the rose gift.
Yeah, let's get my perfumes. Let's reach the goals. I would love a perfume. I like to smell good. If you're on TT, yes, there's a perfume goal. I think it's just one coin, just like everything else. Thank you. So yes, there's my perfume goal. Let's go, pretty people. Did you get your daily Harvey, Mr. Harvey? So there are 3 types of communities. And so you got your public communities. So I have a public, my business tip, motivation, and inspiration group is public, right? And then I have private. I have a lot of private. Thank you so much. Thank you for the perfume. I have a lot of private because the public is where anybody can join. Anybody can do it, right?
For sending the perfume gift.
Then you have the closed communities. Closed mean you can't even find it. So I have a community. You're not even going to be able to find it because it's closed. Nobody can find it unless I send you the invite. So you're going to have different types of communities depending on what you're going to do. Now, here's what you should do to start off having a community. Don't just go rush and set it up and waste time trying to make it pretty. You need to start writing down the strategy for the group. You need to start writing down because this is what I didn't do 4 years ago when I started it. You need to write down, is it going to be weekly? Okay. And every Wednesday at 8 p.m., I go into this community. Every week in my 3-day riders community, right? I go in that group as needed, usually once a week. Like, so you need to set up when you're going to show up. So when you send out your emails, everybody knows Wednesday night, 8 p.m., I'm going to come into this community. I'm going to answer questions. Now, so for all my beginners, if you don't have one yet, you need to start writing down. Remember strategy. Yes. You need to start writing down. Remember, I told you to do that brain dump. Okay. You're going to get another notes in your phone, that smartphone, and you're going to start writing down topics that you're going to discuss inside that community. So when you send out the emails, you're going to say, number 1, you're going to talk about, I see people with this saving book, like you put $1 in one day, then the next day, $2, then the next day, $3, whatever. I've seen this book, right? So maybe you talk about that one week, and then you'll say, hey, I'm going to be talking about how to actually get organized with your finances with this organizing binder, whatever it's called, money binder. Then people can look forward. Yes, they can look forward to that training. Oh, that's next Tuesday. Okay, Cindy is going to be talking about how to organize our money from the money book. And so I'm not going to miss next Tuesday. You're going to be sending out the emails, right? Oh, next Tuesday, we're going to be talking about X, Y, and Z. So your automation is going to be set up where you're going to have the list, right? You're going to do it for your first 4 weeks, organize in the system 4 emails about what you're going to talk about, and then follow up emails to each one of those topics. This is how you're going to make money because you're creating relationships, right? This is how people sign up for your courses, your coaching, your program, your services, because you're building a close-knit relationship with certain people who chose to come into your community. And so once you start, you're already winning. Winning is not always being on top. Sometimes winning is making it to the next day. Sometimes winning is deciding to keep moving and rejoicing in your own personal victory. So your victory is you got started. You started writing down topics you want to discuss. You're already winning. Is that the weather thing? Hold on. Okay, is it going to snow in you guys' area? That was the weather alert. Okay, that came up. Tell me what city you reside. I don't think I'm going to get too much. We get flurries and ice and nothing else. So let me know if you are planning for this winter storm. Let me know what city you reside. Let me know in the chat. Hey, Bola. So what I know for sure, most people aren't doing this. The harvest is abundant, but the workers are few. Write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said, the harvest is abundant. There's a lot, right? But most people won't even do the work. Very few people implement what they've learned because most people will not participate in their own rescue.
I am in NJ. It's snowing on Sunday and Monday. 1 to 2 feet.
Oh my gosh, you in New Jersey. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's going to be cold. New Jersey, New York, all those. Yes. Philadelphia. Oh, yes. It's going to be cold and snowing. Baby, I'm in the South. It's not going to be too much. That's what they're saying, but trust me, it's not going to be serious. So let me give you 6 benefits. I need a note taker. So yes. Oh yes, Chicago. Yes, I can't be in your city. Okay, no. Florida, not so much. Okay. What city do you reside? Let me see what IG saying over here. Hey Tasha, how you doing? Destiny is in the building, or Destination of Hope is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? What city do you reside? Let me know. Are you going to get some of this wintry weather that they're talking about? All right, so
North Carolina, 1/4 inch of ice expected.
Okay, yes, North Carolina's going to get some, right? Yeah, it's going to miss me, watch. So here we go, 6 benefits, write this down. Mr. Harvey, do you have a community already set up? Now, you guys did the math. I'm in a community where I pay $50 a month. $50 a month. There's about 5,600 people in that community. I need somebody to do the math. 5,600 times $50 is what? I need somebody to do the math. See, you think it's one way to make money and monetize. You think I'm going to keep creating content. That's the only way. And the algorithm is not on my side. Yes, that's one way. Don't stop creating content. However, we got to think outside the box. You're valuable. I already have the wisdom. I have 20 years of success and experience. Okay. So you can also,
$280,000.
okay, listen, a month. So I am in a community. We pay $50 a month. It's $49.99. That's $50 a month. It's about 5,600 people times. And so she said to me, that's $280,000 a month. So you can make $1 million. You can make $1 million if you have a good community. Now, the one that I pay that for, I've only been in there maybe a little over a year. It's more about speaking and coaching. Like I want to be on bigger stages when I speak. So it's more about speaking and being on bigger stages like E.T., Eric Thomas, y'all know him. Okay, those types of communities. It doesn't have anything to do with like TikTok or anything like that. So whatever community you decide, some are free. I have a free community and I have paid communities. Yes, Gina in the building. Thank you so much for your daily heart me. If you have a business, put the word business so I can celebrate you. So I know Cindy says she's going to start a community. She's in finances. She's a financial coach. And so when she starts her community, yes, Miss Gina has a business. Thank you for my perfume. Miss Bola has a business. Thank you for my perfume. I like to smell good. Thank you for my perfume. Whoop, whoop. So once you start, I say, depending on how you start that community, are they going from your coaching program into the community like I did? So now with my 3-day riders, I have a membership they can go into because the time in the 3-day rides can feel short because it's so much information. And if you want that ongoing training, then we can continue it in a membership. That way I'm committed to you there, right? So now that I've started at the top of the year, that membership, then I'm having them transition from just the course over to the membership. That way we can keep talking privately. Got it. Okay. So that way, now that's one way to do it, because I've given you so much value. If those people feel like, okay, that was good, I want more, they'll come into your membership. That's one way to do it. Now, another way that I do this, I have another community. I'm free, I'm live like this, right? And so when people ask me questions after the live, people ask questions all the time. Hey, can you help me do this? Yes, I have a community. So now I can tell those people I have a community, a free community, or I have a community where you can pay $19.97. So if you want exclusive attention for your page, you can go here, especially if you didn't get inside the 3-day ride. If you didn't get inside the 3-day ride, it's going to be more. It's different because you didn't get inside the ride.
5K.
Yes. Oh, thank you. We hit 5,000. Oh, I got to do the cheers. So you have to price the value that you're going to give in that community. Now, I always tell my clients who are starting communities, think about this. What's the commitment? I'm committed to come into this community once a week, and I can come with you once a week for 1 hour with you. How much is it worth my time? You see what I'm saying? So really it's my time. And so I'm going to put the value in there. I'm going to put the updates in there. The groups that I pay for, I take all that information that I've learned and I put it into my membership community. I'm going to invest it in the people who invested in themselves. I'm going to invest, and then I'm going to come back and give it to all of those people. So it just depends on how much are you planning to give away. That's how you're going to price it. And we could talk about it if you want to. And so I have a community where there's somebody who pays $7.97. On here is $4.99. So you have to figure out, how many people do I need in this group to make 10,000? How many people do I need in this community to make a quick 5,000 every single month? And so my community that pays $19.97, that's on repeat every single month. Outside of creating content, outside of going live, outside of my courses and my coaching, you still have that community that's bringing in additional revenue. You following me? Now, the cool thing about being in a community is you're learning from one another. So in my community, they're all business owners. Everybody that's attracted to me, you own a business, you want to be a successful in business, you're growing in your business, they're usually business owners, right? Even if they're on a part-time basis, they own a business. So there's a certain quality of people that's in there ready to invest in themselves. So we get to learn from one another in that community. So in that community, I pick certain people. They can also teach in my community, which gives them exposure. It's 1,200 people in this community that I have. Imagine me giving you the highlight. Like, yes, you want to be a part of this? Yes, all you got to do is X, Y, and Z. And I give them the floor. And we do that periodically based on the person. So you can do it a lot of ways to grow that community. Everybody wants to be more visible. When I give you a shout out, when I'm calling Cindy's name, that's because I work with her, right? That's Miss Veronica. I work with her. I see you, Miss Shelley. I work with her. Of course, I'm going to call the people names out that I work with. Make sense? I'm going to give them the floor. I want them to have the floor.
Do you recommend any other platform other than FB?
Yes, I do. Okay, I can't say the names. So yes, the other one that everybody knows, Paytion, that one. And then there's another one that I recommend, Sub, that one. Okay, that's 2 right there. Those are good. And also Dis and the Cord. So that's 3. That's 3 communities that you can build. It doesn't have to be on FB, right? It doesn't have to be. It's just I started there. Now I have to move all those thousands of people to another community. So because I started there 4 years ago, that's where I am. But if I had to do it all over again, I would probably do the Dis and the Cord. I would probably do that one. But I also know the Pay one is fine. Y'all, you write them in the chat. You know what I'm talking about, right? And the Sub one. If you follow Aaron, the guy that does the news, he's always says, make sure you subscribe to my Sub, that one. That's a good one. Now they all have a fee. So it's not like it's free. So they all have a fee. This one, the FB group, happens to be free. So if you're looking for it, and Discord, it's free too. Like there's one version that's free. Can you put those in the chat for me? Do you know what I'm talking about, Miss Cindy? Mr. Harvey, you know what I'm talking about? Write the groups in the chat for me so other people can see the groups. Now, let me say this to you. When you start these groups and these communities, don't just do it for the money. I know you're going to make money.
Patreon and Substack.
Yeah, those are the three. Okay. So if I had to start communities over, I would start there. But if you're already over here on the FB ones, you can do it over there. I was already there. But yes, these, you kind of own them better. Like there are not that many restrictions because you kind of own that community. I own this community, but I don't own it. They could take it down. They could shut it down, right? So that's the difference. Let me say this. In your community, I'm in a marriage group, right? So when you are in, I'm in a mama boys group, community. I'm in communities that make sense for my lifestyle. I just told you I pay to be in a speakers group, right? And they teach us how to get on different stages and speak in your communities and things like that. So I have to ask you, what are you going to do in the group? I don't go into groups where there's no value. Like, I don't know what the point is. So just don't start it. I know you said you're going to start one today. Don't just start it because I'm telling you that you can make money from it. You want to make sure you're giving the people value and they stay in there because you want your group to be growing from 5 people to 10 people to 10 people to 15 people over time, right? And then you'll get to the point like this man, he has over 10,000 people who pay $20 a month. And I know he started probably 8 years ago. I wasn't in there 8 years ago, but based on
Hearing about school as well.
yes, you can do that one as well. Okay, you can do that one as well. Now, the all-in-one that you were going to, that I gave you, it has it too. Okay, so just so you know, they have a community too. So that's one way that I'm going to transition to. I found out they have a community too. So I'm already paying for that one. I'm going to now use their community. So that way I don't have all these apps like that one. Mm-hmm. So now write this down. So I'm in a group, Mama Boys, hashtag Mama Boys. In this community, yeah, they have everything with that one. I'm telling you. So by the time you get through paying for this app, you'll have the money to just get that one all in one. So I have this community for boys, hashtag Mama Boys. Yeah. And they only talk about boys.
Right.
So if you have girls, they don't talk about girls. So understand this community that I'm in, they tell us activities boys can do. They tell you different types of schools boys can go to. They give you, like, my son is a senior this year. They give all the strategies for what you need to prepare for, like SAT, ACT, what schools are giving scholarships. My son wants an NIL deal. Like, all of this is inside. Even younger boys. When my son was younger, of course, he did all the boy things, picking up worms, bringing them in the house. They both are Eagle Scouts. So they went through the whole Boy Scout process. All of this information is in this community. So I always tell people, if you have boys, and it also says moms of African-American boys. That's the community I'm a part of. Great value in this community. Everybody's sharing. Everybody's giving you books your boys should be reading, history about young men, organizations about young men. The group is worth every single dime. So, and they're real interactive in the group. Everybody's sharing every day. You can share all your pictures of your boys every day. And it's tons of people in there, thousands of people in there. I want to say, I don't know, 30, 40,000 people are in there. It's a lot of people in that community. But that's over time. That was the first community I got in because it made sense for me. I have 2 boys. If you have a community about, like I said, I was in a marriage community. They talk about marriage tips, activities for couples, how to support your relationship. They give you books, churches. They go on vacations together. They've created a community. They do all of that together in that community. So you do want your communities to be lively and fun, and you want people to stay in those communities. So it doesn't have to be business. Mine is business, but it doesn't have to be about business. This one is just fun activities. Now, what you can do is write this down. You can ask one engaging question per week inside your group. So don't say you don't know what to do. I'm telling you, this is what I did wrong, right? I still have you guys in the community because you like my value, but this is to make it more fun and interactive. Write this down. In your communities, you want to ask one engaging question per week inside that community. You want to say simple things. Put this in the chat for me. What's one thing you're working on right now? Real simple, so people can start engaging in the group. What's something you wish you would have understood before you got started in business? Just put simple questions in the group every single week, getting people, hey, show me your picture today. Show me your children. Hashtag mama boys. They say, show me your boys today. Like whatever it is. Nothing can be interesting if you're not interested, first of all.
The audience, not sell them.
Yes. Speak to the audience. So when you're in the group, you're not selling them. Like you're not selling them, especially if it's not like mine is a paid business group. But if you just have a community, you're not selling them all the time. I'm not selling my community all the time. I'm giving value, answering questions. I'm not selling them on my next thing, which is my coaching program, right? So you want to make sure that they love you. They want to hear from you. And they're building relationships with other people that's in that community. Now, when you get important updates, like Miss Cindy, one of the things that she probably want to do is you want to tell us that pennies are no longer here in the United States. We can no longer use pennies. So when you go to the grocery store, they round up or down. Like they just got rid of the pennies as of January 2026. Now, that's something people probably didn't know. So in your email list, that's what you should be emailing. Update, alert. We're no longer using pennies. So if you got pennies, they're not even taking pennies. Okay. I don't know. Do they take them at the bank and give you 5 cents? Like, I don't know. You know, you're in finance. That's the kind of information you're going to put, not just in your emails, but also in your community. So now you go to the store, and they got notes up everywhere. We don't take pennies. I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't want to give you more money. I don't. What do I need to do? Because I don't want to give you any money. To me, it's just the word, yes. So you're going to give updates like that. Cindy, are you doing that? Groups allow you to share events that are going on. Like if you have financial events in their area, not just where you live, you're going to tell them, like for me, you're going to tell people, hey, there's an event in New Jersey about, how to increase your finances. There's an event in blah, blah, blah. Not just your city, everywhere there are events and you know about them. Like if you're going to a conference, I go to a speaking conference. Hey, I'm going to be in Ohio, these dates. That stuff I put in my email for my community. And that stuff you can put in your groups as well. Any announcements, any time sensitive information, you're writing this down. All of this is how you're going to build the community. The one that I'm in, you guys, it's a popular couple that I follow on Instagram. They have retreats once a year, right? They always are talking about how their couple retreats are. They talk about where you need to vacation as a couple. They have deals with hotels for couples, not just for Valentine's. I don't celebrate Valentine's. All the year round is Valentine's. Like it's not just one day. So they have like a list of things that you can do for your significant other for the month of February. So all of this is good information. You want to stay in that type of community. That's what you want to do if you build a community. You can pin your announcements at the top. So if you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you're not determined to learn, no one can. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. I'm determined to learn. So if you don't want to learn, this is probably not the page, right? This is a learning channel. You do want to get honest feedback. I love honest feedback when someone says, hey, I wish you would have taught me X, Y, and Z, or can you teach me X, Y, and Z? And then I add it to my list. Remember the list that I told you to write down? Yes, that list. Groups are just powerful forms. That's it. You can do polls in your group. You can ask questions. Thank you so much for double tapping the screen. You can do questions. You can ask opinions in your groups and your community. Yes, I would definitely be giving examples. I would also highlight certain people, like these people participated, and put their names and highlight those people. That's how you build the community. You're never going to be without sales, because when you start building your community, so if your group is 500 people, you have another group, 200 people, and then you have a group 1,000 people. Now imagine you're selling to those people because they already are in your circle. And everybody that you're meeting that's new, that's more money for you to grow. That's all you're doing. So it's easy to get to a 6-figure income when you're giving value in communities. Make sense? Yes or yes? Now, what questions can I answer for you? That person's gone. I used to think TT was the only one that say weird stuff, but YT sometimes say weird stuff too. Hey, Henderson in the building. How you doing? Hey, Tasha, how you doing? Gorgeous, good to see you. So keep in mind, you are going to sell, but that's not going to be the main thing that you're doing in that community. She said, can I sell in the community? You can, but that's not why you have the community, because they'll leave. If every time I come into the community and I'm saying, buy this book, buy this, they're going to get out the community. The value that the person is giving, that's what you're paying for. You're really paying for somebody's time. You're paying for their time and their wisdom. That's what you're paying for. Because it's a community, people respond honestly.
Basically, talk to them like a homie.
Correct. And you want to be honest in your community. Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. You want to be honest and say, listen, you are part of my tribe. Like when I'm close to my people, my 3-day riders, I talk differently to them. I listen. I want to understand their family dynamics. They're my friends. They're just not a business partner or a client. Oh, thank you so much. We're at 10,000. I don't want to seem like it's this person. I want to be like, oh, that's Jerusha. That's my online business coach. We know each other. So if I have somebody that's interested in digital marketing, I'm going to send them to Bola. If I know somebody that say, hey, I need to, check my finances, I'm going to send them to Cindy. If I know somebody that's going to travel, I'm going to send them to Shelly. If I know somebody that's, I know what my clients do. So I'm not going to send them to random people. I'm going to send them to people that I personally work with. Like the girl who created my all-in-one system, I'm going to send people to her because I've worked with her. Make sense? That's how we make the money together. That's how we make the money in our community together. That's how we do it. Yes, you do want to engage. Now, this is the last thing I'm going to say. When you're building those communities, you want to engage daily. So you got to have moderators, or you got to have, what's it called on FB? What's the people who call the administrators that are posting for you every day? You can schedule your posts so you don't have to physically be in there scheduling, because that's going to wear you down. I did that in the beginning because I didn't know any better. So my hope is to shorten your learning curve. You can schedule your posts to go into those communities every day. Then you personally want to make sure you're engaging and talking to people who are posting in your community every day. Do you allow other people to post in your community? I would, but I would put it where it has to come to you first and you have to approve it, and then it goes into that community. I wouldn't let it be like they can post whatever, because people start to advertise their stuff in your community. And that's not the goal. That's not the goal, right? So what I would do is, in my community, you can't post in my community. You can post, and then I'm going to see it first, and I can approve it if I think it should be in the community. So you're going to have to set that up on all of them. Even on the other 3 that you put in the chat, you can set it up. People can't just like randomly post stuff. So I would say every day you're going to go in there and just interact. That's a part of my power hour strategy, is interact in your community for 15 minutes. So I told you I do everything in 15 minutes. You're going to be able to interact in that community or communities for 15 minutes. As long as you build trust and give value, your audience will support you. They will celebrate you. They will follow you from FB to IG to YT to TT. They will follow you. But if you're not giving value, they won't. Thank you for the 10,000. Was that helpful? All right, cool. All right, so I got to run. Yes, I started late, like lunchtime, but I got to run. This was fun. I will see your beautiful faces on tomorrow. Now, the weather is supposed to get bad. It's Friday tomorrow, right? The weather is supposed to get bad tomorrow night. Supposedly. No, Saturday. I don't know. Saturday. And so I will see you tomorrow, Friday. We'll work out in the morning between 10 and 12. And then We'll see about Saturday and Sunday. That's the 2 days that they're saying absolutely it's going to do something. So yes, so that means all of us will be in the house. So here's my business tip for you today. If everybody's going to be in the house Saturday and Sunday, what should you be doing? You should either be live or creating content. You're in the house. You definitely need to be on social media. I take full advantage when I know everybody's off work, things are shutting down. More people are going to be on social media. I don't care which platform. Listen, so for me, I'm like, great, everybody's going to be shut in. Great. I get to create all this content and I get to, yes, I get to go live. I get to do all these things and see new people. So I'm looking at this as an advantage. I'm going to take advantage of these 2 snow days, supposedly. And so this is your opportunity when things like this happen. Don't just chill, Netflix and chill. Don't just do that. Yes, that's fun. You know, you need to rest. However, everybody is on social media. So if I were you, I would put out the most content on Saturday and Sunday. If you normally put out one piece, Saturday and Sunday, you're putting out 3 and 4. If I normally go live an hour, I'm gonna go live 2 hours. So I want to make sure I get in front of new people. And the best way to do it when everybody is on the app, every person will be doing snow videos. They're going to be outside, you know, in the snow. They're going to be on their phones. That's an opportunity for you. Okay. So I will see you on tomorrow, and I'll probably see you Saturday and Sunday, unless, I don't know, even if the power goes out, it doesn't matter. We got our phone. It doesn't matter. So yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Let me know, Cindy, if you got my message. Thank you, Shelly. I appreciate you. I'll see you inside the community. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great day. Bye, Epi.